welcome to this week's edition of the Dragon's Lair. Coming live from the studio here in the Warren County Career Center, I'm Aiden Anthony, bringing you some of the best media brought to you by the DLTV production team. Our first segment today is going to take us to Ian Newman as we see his world past the fourth wall through his vision and through his camera angles. Let's take it to Ian Newman.
Hi, I'm Ian Newman. Previously, I did a segment on forced perspective, and I'm back at it again working on camera angles this week. We're about to enter the mind of Odysseus Peck. And we're in. And here's Mr. McClellan.
Yes, Odie, how can I help you?
Hello, Mr. McClellan. Can you explain to me what the greatness of STEM is?
Here's Odie with a water bottle.
Oh.
That's about it. Those are some camera angles, specifically POV shots. Back to the guys in the studio.
Wow, Ian, those camera angles were just fantastic. I like seeing the world through a new lens and definitely through a new perspective. And what I also am really enjoying is these weather temps out there. We're seeing some 50s. Let's take it to Nicholas Schaefer as he's going to go ahead and give us the weather segment of the week.
Hello, and welcome back to another DLTV weather report. This week we're looking a lot warmer than what we've had in previous weeks. Monday we were looking at 11 as a low and 30 for a high. Tuesday is a high of 19 and a low of 36. Wednesday is a low of 27 and a high of 42. Thursday is a low of 26 and a high of 42. And Friday is a low of 42 and a high of 53. I'm really glad we're getting some warmer weather, but as you can tell, there's still snow around me and there's no green screen this time, so we're out in the cold and I'm just hoping for some warmer weather.
Wow, I'm really liking that weather, and man, it's beautiful out there, and I'm really excited that the winter, hopefully here, is on its tailing end out. You can see, if you ever find yourself outside because the weather's so nice, you may want to take yourself to McKean County and see a visual spectacle that we may all enjoy. The Kinzua Viaduct in McKean County served as one of the biggest and tallest railroad viaducts of its time, and maybe was even considered the 8th wonder of the world. Let's take it to my segment as we talk a little bit about the history of the Kinzua Bridge.
High above the Kinzua Gorge in northwestern Pennsylvania stands what remains of one of the most remarkable railroad structures ever built, the Kinzua Bridge. When it was completed in 1882, the massive railroad trestle stretched more than 2,000 feet across the gorge and stood over 300 feet tall. At the time, it was the tallest railroad bridge in the world and was widely considered an engineering marvel, often referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. The bridge was built to carry coal and freight trains across the valley as a part of the Erie Railroad line. Its towering iron structure helped support the booming coal and timber industries that powered much of Pennsylvania's economy in the late 19th century. In 1900, the original iron bridge was rebuilt with stronger steel so it could handle heavier trains. For decades, locomotives crossed the massive trestle high above the forest floor, and the bridge remained a symbol of innovation and industrial strength. However, in 2003, a powerful tornado swept through the gorge and tore down much of the structure. Several of the enormous steel towers were ripped from their foundations and hurled into the valley below. Rather than removing the remains, the site was preserved and transformed into a destination for visitors. Today, the bridge is a part of the Kinzua Bridge State Park, where the Kinzua Skywalk allows people to walk more than 600 feet out over the gorge. At the end of the walkway, a glass viewing platform looks straight down at the twisted steel towers left behind by the storm, a dramatic reminder of both human engineering and the power of nature. Today, what was once called the 8th wonder of the world continues to draw visitors from around the country and around the world, offering one of the most unique views in Pennsylvania and standing as a symbol of what nature can do to miraculous human engineering.
Wow, you see, the Kinzua Bridge, isn't that just it's quite a marvelous structure, actually, and it's still amazing that you can still go and see what the structure is now, what remains of it, and even walk out over it. Though it is under I believe, a 4-year renovation and reconstruction project to make the bridge safer, and so the rest of it doesn't also fall into the valley below. You see, I'm really liking these structures, liking some amazing things here, beautiful weather. If it does stay cold, however, we can also go ahead and skate at Warren's new ice rink. Wait, you're probably wondering, where's the ice rink? Well, Andrew Heffern's going to go ahead and show us what Warren would look like if we had an ice rink. So let's take it to Andrew Heffern on the hockey rink in Warren. Wow! Andrew Heffern just took his shot on some hockey in Warren. That's quite amazing. And even though that $5,000 price tag is pretty steep, I think we could definitely factor it into the budget, and maybe even the Warren County School District could contribute a little bit of money towards that. But we'll see about that next episode. That's going to go ahead and wrap up yet another incredible segment of the Dragon's Lair. Coming live from the Warren County Career Center television studio, I'm Aiden Anthony, bringing you some of the best media here. So we thank you all so much for tuning in, and we hope you all have an incredible rest of your day.